but together with Shafi Weru, we host all types of stars, and we're so honored to have this guy live in studio today. It's been a long time since I last saw him outside of magazines, photos with Akina Jidena. I'm talking about the very Kenyan Zeddie Loky, who's live on Kiss. Good morning.
Good morning, Adelle.
How are you doing, Baba?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm great. It's great to see you. Congratulations on all you've achieved in the fashion world.
I'm humble.
And I didn't want to define who Zeddie is, right? Like you're JD. Because I feel like I would limit it. You know what I mean? So what would you introduce yourself as?
Just a Kenyan boy. Mm-hmm. You know, living his dreams. That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
In the fashion world.
Correct.
So what exactly do you do in the fashion world?
I feel like I teach men how to dress. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
You know, I inspire my young ones and everybody that follows my work.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm a designer and stylist. I focus more on designing, and you know, once in a while I jump on set and I can, you know, style a few people here and there. I can give them advice on how to dress, what to dress, and, you know, how to look good.
Teach them how to dress. Right. Now, what's really dope is every time I see you making all these strides, I mean, most recently was the GQ feature for me. That's what I saw online.
Correct.
And I remember the first time I met him, I was brand new in radio. And because of my 90% leg body, I could never find pants that were my length.
I remember.
And you had a company then called Blackbird jeans,
right.
And I still have the pair of pants that I got from you guys back then. That was such a long time ago.
Wow.
Was that the beginning for you?
Right. That's about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, Sydney, we had Blackbird jeans, then moved to New York, transitioned into suits.
Yeah.
But back doing jeans right now, but on another level.
Yeah.
Like a ready-to-wear line. So, I mean, if you tell me that you still have
I still have problems.
Jeans,
and I still have problems with length, so I'll be coming to see you.
Don't worry.
No, but now he's only making for stars, like real stars.
Jidena. Yeah. So who's some of the stars that you've worked with?
Wow. The number 2 golfer, Rory McIlroy. Right after he won PGA, he was the world number 1 golfer.
Yeah.
I've worked with LeBron James, still making jeans for him. Tyson Beckford is my boy. Derek Williams now plays with LeBron. You know, that's like a great collabo.
Yeah.
He just moved from Miami. I've worked with Michael K. Williams from The Wire, Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
Man, Nick Cannon.
What?
Charlemagne the God. Everybody, man. I can't even.
Let me
Adelle, Shafi.
Thank you. Self-esteem.
Yeah, I mean, I'm humbled to say that I've worked with, you know, like movie stars, you know, actors, actresses.
But that day I was talking to you last year when we were discussing, and you're telling me you're in Nigeria. What are you doing in Nigeria?
Oh, I just want to chill, really, and
they're not big, because you know there are spenders there, so maybe you're working with, like, you know, big shots, also making clothes for them, or teaching them how to dress.
I'll tell you one thing. This is how I operate.
Okay.
You know, this is what makes me who I am, and I'm going to give you a small story. This one time, it was during Fashion Week, I think September or Feb, and we went clubbing. Okay, Jamie Foxx had a party.
Yeah.
Right. We walked up in there with my boy, looking fly as always. You know, and I bumped into Jamie. You know, I know he wears Oswald Boateng.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm like, yo, we cut the same thing too.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, yo, we brothers up in here.
Yeah.
So he fixed my bow tie. All right. Then I was like, wow, that's Jamie.
Yeah.
So I was looking for his stylist.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, because I know they all work with the crew. So
with
I'm
the team,
like, yeah. I'm like, who styles Jamie? So I ran into Eazy-E's, the late Eazy-E's wife.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was like, yo, who styles Jamie? She said, yo, if you want to style Jamie, you're gonna have to make something for my daughter. I said, all right, cool, I can do it. So we became friends. You know, the next thing I know, I'm in LA chilling at Jamie's crib, and it's all good. Like, I'm like, wow. You know,
From what?
So I'd say I'm a little bit aggressive.
Yeah.
You know,
you have to seize any opportunity, even if you're just out to have a good time. If you see the opportunity, even if it's in the club, I mean, church, wherever you are, you have to seize it. Where even church has opportunity anywhere.
Jump to the pastor and everybody.
You're with Adelle Onyango Shafi Weru, and we have Zeddie Loky live in studio. The hashtag is Zeddie on Kiss. From Kenyatta Market to New York. That's right. From making jeans for us guys to making clothes for the likes of
Jamie Foxx.
What? I'm completely blown away. So, of course, we have more on his journey coming up. But if you have any questions, you need to hit us up on Twitter. The hashtag is Zeddie on Kiss. As you're doing that, Black Beatles playing right here on Kiss FM is a stylist, but not just that. He's sharing his story from Kenyatta Market to dressing the likes of Jamie Foxx. Yes, your dreams are valid. Let me tell you.
Cannon, talk to the millennials.
That's right. The hashtag is Zeddie on Kiss. If you have any questions, you can send those our way on Twitter. The ladies are just there like, Zeddie, we like his name. Listen to his story, please. However, okay, so what I want to know is you're running Blackbird Jeans, all right? So you're making jeans from the heart of Kenyatta Market.
Right.
What then makes you decide that, okay, we're going to move to New York, or who was your connect? Like, what happened?
We were hanging out at Blankets and Wine. That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So we run into Tracy Kebata. She's a fashion buyer.
Yeah.
She used to work for Calvin Klein at that time. So she goes like, I love your outfit. Can I get one? I'm like, come to the workshop. So she comes through. She's like, make me something I can't find on any shelves.
Okay.
We get into it. The next time she comes to pick it, she's like, do you have your passport?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I do. I've been had it.
Yeah.
So she goes like, yo, I've never seen talent like this for real. Let's exchange contacts and I'll keep in touch. That was in November, December when Blankets was at Saints. Was it Saints?
When it was just starting.
Yes.
Yeah. So
it's not St. Mary's.
I think she did.
Eric Wanana's place.
The
Elephant, yeah. Yes.
So the next thing I know, I get an email. We're delighted to invite you to Africa Fashion Week, New York. And I'm like, dude, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I'm ready.
What?
Yeah.
That's how it happened.
That's how it happened.
Okay, so what I've learned is that you've just got to, first of all, always market yourself. So where you 24/7, you never know who you're going to meet.
Not unless you're selling drugs, eh?
Okay, then
you can get higher on products. You see, that it doesn't work that way all the time.
Okay, we're not talking.
Yeah, but when you're selling clothes or whatever, if you're in a legit business,
right.
you can't afford models, you can't afford, to like put billboards.
True.
Yeah.
You're your own billboard.
But even if you can, I mean, you've got to love your stuff. Because if I see that you're not even wearing your stuff, I'll be like, so why should I even buy it? You know, it's like you don't like it. So then you.
I mean, you can wear your favorite.
Yeah.
Designer label so that you can just get inspired. Maybe if you're looking at the kind of work they do, the quality. So you must have one of those. If you say I love Saint Laurent, you must.
You have one, yeah.
So you can look at the quality and kind of like put it together and say, okay, this is what I need to work on.
Can measure.
Exactly. You can hustle and find their factory and produce with them as well.
But I also think also the name. As in, you see your brand name, how you put it out there, how you sell it.
Right.
Because there's so many other people who used to make jeans. There was Omoshwa jeans.
Yeah. Ati what?
Omoshwa jeans.
I didn't have
okay, anyway, bottom line. The fact that these guys call themselves Blackbird jeans.
Yeah, it was really catchy.
Dope.
You were like,
it was urban.
Yeah.
It was fresh.
Yeah.
That's why even by the time you told me Tracy, and you're like, you know what, this is our store. Yeah, it's at Kenyatta Market. Right. Sometimes we make denim and inatoka kaina nuka nyama. But we're Blackbird.
But the funny thing is, I went to levels of working with the top 10 denim stores in the world, 3x1. I was their bespoke director. That's where I met everybody, really.
Wow. But now, okay, so you land in New York, right?
Yeah.
And is this your first time there? No.
Right.
Okay. And so now you have to prove yourself because this is an opportunity that comes once, okay?
I'm telling you.
So what happens during the fashion week and then after it's over, it's like, do I come back to Kenya? What do I do?
I'll tell you this, it's like, picture an MC with 20 producers in the room, looking at you. They expect you to perform.
Yeah.
That's how it felt when we touched down New York, and you're like, dude, it was summertime, so hot as hell.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. you know, it feels good.
Yeah.
I'm like, just the vibe, you
Yeah.
know, the smell of New York. I'm like, this is where I want to be.
Yeah.
You know, so we ended up being the most favorable designers after the show. We got featured on Essence magazine.
Wow.
We got invited to another show. I think it was a Korean something fashion event. So we ended up staying for like 7 months, but 7 months of making contacts. You understand? Like,
Yeah.
Of working,
grinding.
not vacation.
You know, not vacation, man.
Yeah.
Grinding. Because I tell you this, man, I know when it's green light,
Yeah.
okay, it's a go.
Go, go, go. Don't
You know,
stop.
if you kind of like doubt yourself, you're gonna miss it. So I said to myself, like, look, I'm here, okay. All I have to do is prove myself, you know. So I ended up, we came back, went back again. I did like 12 shows in 12 states.
Yeah.
Met Alexander Nash, who took me as an intern.
Wow.
Okay, so that's what I'm telling you. It felt like 20 producers and one MC
Yeah.
in a studio.
And you have to wow them.
You have to, like, you know, because they were like, yo, you used to make jeans, okay? Now you came and did a show and you're still in New York. You've done, like, at that time I'd already dressed Stevie J for what you call it, BET Awards. Yeah, we made a pair of suit here in Kenya, shipped it, you know, straight to LA. Stevie J rocking it.
What?
You know, actually, Jocelyn is the one who picked that. Right, she's the one who picked it. You know, so I'm sleeping the next morning. I wake up, man. I look at Stevie's Instagram and I see that yellow suit, and I just got inspired. And I'm like, wow, you know.
From Kenyatta Market. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm like, from Kenyatta Market
to the streets of New York.
This is absolutely amazing. Hang out with me, Adelle Onyango and Shafi Weru. And of course, it is Breakfast with the Stars. So we have the star that is Zeddie Loky live in studio, telling us his story about starting off in Kenyatta Market to getting to the point where he's dressing the likes of Stevie J for all my reality show fans. And there's Jamie Foxx, there's Nick Cannon, and a lot of other A-list celebrities.
James, yo.
Look at that.
Top basketballer right now, man.
So it's absolutely amazing. And while we're playing your music, you've been sending through your questions. The hashtag is Zeddie on Kiss. Now, what I've learned is that Zeddie actually knows so much about his craft. Is this something that you studied before or while you were at Kenyatta Market? Or, like, where did you start studying the art or studying the industry that is fashion?
Well, I did art and design and fine art. So I just have that passion and the curiosity of knowing things, you know. And I do my homework.
Okay.
You know, I get online, I, you know, do my research. I get off, I go meet whoever, you know, like the guy who makes the suit for Obama.
Yeah.
The movie Great Gatsby. His name is Martin Greenfield. They consider him the godfather of tailoring.
Yeah.
So I have my own little documentary that I've been filming in New York for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, my whole story put together in like one clip.
Yeah.
So before I got into suits, I was doing my research on suits, like what makes a good suit, what makes, you know, what fabric, you know, who's the best tailor.
Yeah.
So I ran into his clip.
Yeah.
And I watched it and I'm like, dude, check up, you know, where his office is at. I gave them a call. I'm like, listen, I'm from Kenya.
Yeah.
I want to shoot with old man.
Yeah.
You know, and they let me do it.
Wow.
I went to see him and he told me, you know, this is how a suit should fit, you know.
Yeah.
So I get all this little information that I pick up.
Yeah.
And I put them together.
It's all about being mentored.
So you just keep learning.
That's the word.
Yeah.
That's the word. You know, so Alexander Nash mentored me. You know, I learned when I was there. I made so many mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, and he used to say, nothing comes easy. You know, I used to wake up at like 5 o'clock, get on my skateboard. I had to learn how to skateboard in New York. You know, because when you're an intern, no one is really paying you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not getting paid, but
you have to get to work.
I mean, they pay for the transport.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. But now, and I get free clothing. Okay. Some nice suits. So all I have to do is I have to like make sure I make good use of this time. So anything that's being said, I take notes. You know, so many young people out here, the only problem is we want to get up there like tomorrow.
Yeah.
It took me 10 years
Yeah.
for my face to be on GQ.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's not that I wanted to be
And
on
it wasn't
GQ,
an easy
really.
10 years.
You know, it's been a journey. You understand? So you have to know your craft. Take time and learn one thing before you jump on to the next.
There is a question here from Munene is King, and he's saying #Zeddie on case. I am a designer. I'm just starting up, but one of the areas that I have problems with is getting material locally. Do you have any tips around this?
Well, I think on Biashara Street they do have, you know, good quality fabrics. You can go online as well. You can go on Mood Fabric. You can import fabric. You know, these are things that we never had when we were coming up.
Yeah.
But I made sure I knew each and every spot that sold fabric.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not before you get to the quality fabric. I think all you need to do is work with what you have.
Yeah.
Okay. I take my pictures with my cell phone.
Yeah.
And I just edit them. I don't have to call a photographer to take it for
That's
me.
more money for what?
Unless they saw me walking in the streets and
Yeah.
they shot me and they send it to me.
Yeah.
But I like to say keep it simple. Okay. Get what you have, you know, and try and improve on your quality. So by the time you land on the best quality fabric, you know what to do with it. Right.
That's a really, really good advice.